Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation today is the composition of Bhagat Sri Sen Ji, one of the Bhagats whose compositions are incorporated in the Granth, Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And this is in the Rag Dhanasari, the recitation. Sri Sen Dhup Deep Ghrit Saj Arati Varne Jaun Kamalapati Mangala Har Mangala Nit Mangal Raja Ram Rai Ko Uttam Diyara Nirmal Bati Tu hi Niranjan Kamalapati Rama Bhagat Ramanand Janai Puran Paramanand Bakhanai Madan Murti Bhaitar Govinde Sen Pane Paj Paramanande. So Sri Senji is recontextualizing the practice of arati, the devotional offering in which lamps are lit on a platter with flowers and so on. And here Bhagat Senji is recontextualizing the whole process. He says incense, lamps, ghee, these are elements that go into the physical arati. So he says, these I have arranged for my worship. I have these. And I dedicate myself, Varane Jao, to the Lord of Lakshmi. This is a reference to Vishnu, Kamalapati, but recontextualized in Gurmat as the sustainer principle, Vishnu. That which sustains the universe. It's personified in Hindu mythology. In Gurmat, it gets recontextualized as an inner quality. In the Rahau, Mangala Har Mangala Nit Mangal Raja Ram Rai Ko. So, the belief used to be that people performed arati hoping that their days or day would be auspicious, Mangala Har Mangala. But Senji says, Nit Mangal Raja Ram Rai Ko, every day is auspicious. There is no particular day that is this way or that way. So he's exposing superstition. Uttam Diyara Nirmal Bhati Tu hi Niranjan Kamalapati. So, people, he says, use the best possible lamp, the best wick, the best quality ghee or clarified butter, but only you are immaculate and impeccable, Kamalapati. What he's saying is that the luminosity that we are seeking, the purity, are not physical things. And then he goes on to say, Rama Bhagat Ramanand Janai Puran Paramanand Bakhanai. Now, generally, this can be read in two different ways. One is that Rama Bhagat Ramanand Janai. Ramanand was Sen's spiritual preceptor, his guru. And so it's possible that he is talking about his guru, who through devotion, Puran Paramanand Bakhane, experienced supreme bliss of virtue. I would also suggest that you could read this in a more generic way to say that through devotion to Ram is the bliss of Ram known. Ramanand means the bliss of Ram. So it is a little more abstract and not referential to a historic persona, makes it a little more universal. Madan Murati Bhaitar Gobinde San Pane Taj Paramanande. This is the concluding verse. Madane Murati. Madan is intoxication. People are intoxicated, or let us say, not quite conscious by engaging in murti, meaning idol worship, because this arti is usually performed before an idol. So rituals can become intoxicating in themselves. And the reason you do that is also to rid yourself of fear, the fear of an inauspicious day, for example. So what Sanji is saying is, you are the one who expels fear. You are Gobind. You are virtues personified. Sanpane Paj Paramanande. Rush to that source of supreme bliss. Cultivate virtue. So he's transforming Arti into an inner experience of divine illumination, where the lamp and the incense symbolize disciplined awareness and purified intention. The intention is not egoic. The pure wick that he speaks about, Uttam Bhati, that's an enlightened mind, kindled by the oil of devotion. So to see Hari Mangala, Har Mangala as ever auspicious every day is to live in perpetual grace, because each moment then becomes worship. So he may be honoring his spiritual guide, possibly, Rama Bhagat Ramanand Jane, but I think you could read this in a more generic way. The message being that the culmination is Paramanand. Devotion brings bliss. A still joy. It's still. It's not like a drug high. It dissolves fear. So therefore, this Sabad reframes, recontextualize Arati not as an external ceremony, but as the ego's offering to awakened awareness, where heart, breath, and consciousness become the flame, the fragrance, and the devotion. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.